Tetimola by Story Weavers and Keepers. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Tetimola. Her mother died when she was very young. She lived with her father and stepmother. Her stepmother was unkind to her. She made Tetimola work hard, harder than what her tiny hands could. One day, Tetimola wanted to go with her friends to a neighboring village for a wedding. She borrowed clothes from her stepmother and promised her that she would take good care of it. On the wedding day, as she opened a bundle of clothes, she burst into tears. The clothes had burned holes. She did not know that her stepmother had placed an ember of charcoal so that she will have a reason to punish her. She could not attend the wedding anymore. Her friends left while she stayed back crying. One day, her father had to leave home for an expedition. Tetimola was very sad. She did not want to stay alone with her stepmother. She waved her father goodbye with tears in her eyes. After her father left, her stepmother made her work harder. She called Tetimola as she was pounding rice. She commanded Tetimola to wipe the grains in while she pounds them. Every time the tiny hands wiped the grain spill on the rim of the big wooden mortar, the stepmother hit her hand with the heavy pestle. It hurt Tetimola so much. Her tears welled up. She was in great pain, but the stepmother shouted at her, "Use the other hand!" and smashed that too. Then it was her elbow, her tiny feet, and then her head. When Tetimola could no longer move, the stepmother took her to the river and drowned her. Weeks later, Tetimola's father was returning home with his men. They stopped by the river to bathe. There, by the shore, a beautiful flower was blooming. It captivated him. He told one of his men to pluck the flower. "I want to take it home for Tetimola," he said. The man, a soldier, crossed the river towards the flower. When he was about to pluck it, the flower began to talk. It pleaded, "Please tell my father to pluck me." The soldier ran to Tetimola's father and told him what he just heard. Tetimola's father was shocked. When he went near the flower said, "Father, I am Tetimola. Lay me a white cloth and I will come to you." The father quickly laid a white cloth and a tiny bird flew on it. He gently wrapped the bird, held closely to his heart, and cried his way home. When he reached home, his wife greeted him and pampered him. He asked her, "Where is Tetimola?" Quickly she replied, "Oh, that good-for-nothing girl went out with her friends and never came home." Then the father, in great fury, confronted her and banished her forever. And with the help of the old and wiser women in the village, Tetimola was brought back to life. The villagers heard the story of what happened. They sang, "Oh, the wonder of Tetimola, a bird speaketh, O soldier, pluck you shouldn't, pray my father to pluck. Tetimola we tekamatei, van now nala mi tui matui, shipai pingna, ryokui dasa, avali ryokuilo the hanger." Tetimola and her father lived happily